Hello friends, it is Kat here, and today I've got a little bit of a goofy one for you. So I was looking through my Steam library to find something to record a video about, and noticed I have two games with two things in common. First is great pixel art, and the second one is that they are starring VTubers. We're going to cover two games today. The first one is a game called Holocure, which is a vampire survivors-like game starring Hololive VTubers. And then the other one is a nonograms game starring a VTuber from Japan. So without further ado, let's get started. We're going to start with Holocure. So this is a vampire survivor-like game that I've been playing since before he had it on Steam. He actually worked with Hololive specifically because he didn't want anything strange happening because of putting it onto Steam. So before that, I believe it was on itch.io. But either way, it's been a long time. I don't even remember how I found this, but I am obsessed with it. There are a few other, things, but what I'm going to do is really just focus on two aspects. So the first one is how you gain idols is through in-game currency. Gotcha. I know that sounds kind of terrifying, but you can't exchange money for in-game currency. You just have to play the game. There's no microtransactions, no nothing like that. So you can go in. You can see I have some coins here. You go to the character gacha. We're just gonna go. Let's grab JP Gen 2. So we're gonna click on that. We're gonna buy. This is buy 4 because that's how much we have. Yay! So this gives me a rank up in each of these characters when I get a dupe. So that's just cool. You can get upgrades to your, that is an overall every game upgrade. So unlocking special attacks for all characters, grants a use of a hold on options when leveling up, that kind of a thing. Those happen for every game. So this is just a database of everything you've seen. There's a couple of other things here, like this hollow house, which is a bunch of other stuff, but I want to focus on the actual thing you're going to play the most likely, which is the standard game. So here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to go into a game. You can see I have unlocked everyone because I've been playing for so long. Let's see, who do we want to take with us? Let's see, who haven't I played? This is how little I know about Hololive. I was like, I saw a girl with a witch hat on. I don't know which one she is. I know she was one of the Japanese ones, but although that one looks like Paimon. All right, then let's just choose one at random. I wish there was a randomized button. Where's Nakishion? Okay, so I'm gonna do a very quick, easy stage mode. So this is the basic of the basics of this game. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna have a support item. That was actually added new. And it literally is, if you've played a Vampire Survivor game, you know how this plays. So, if you played Vampire Survivor itself or any of the knockoffs, you get it. It's very straightforward. It's very easy. All right, magic garlic. And so yeah, it gives you these options, and some of them are dependent on the character, obviously. Some of them are generalized. Usually these types of, it's like this magic garlic is special for per character. This is hers. This one is everyone, and this is, that is everyone. We're gonna get rid of that because I never use that one. So let's upgrade. Let's upgrade. Never go wrong with the basic attack upgrades. So I'm probably gonna skip large portions of this because basically you're seeing the gameplay. It's not surprising. It is fun. I think I either just through the design difference, as in the literal aesthetic design of this game, I think I prefer this over something like Vampire Survivors. I just prefer this over the Vampire Survivors. I think this one doesn't take itself too seriously either. Like, it's clearly a bit of a jokey meme of a game. And so I feel like that's just a better experience for me personally. All right. All right, this is what we want to get as many coins as possible. Oh, why is this? Oh, I see what it's doing. All right. So these are stickers. They just add on to your standard attack. So in this case, it's just gonna apply this thing that makes it colorful. So weapon attacks will look pretty. There's no other effect. So yeah, you can just see their color now. All right, there is one more thing that I wanted to show you, which is like a slightly different gameplay style. I don't know if there is a version of this in regards to Survivors. This is kind of cool. Basically, time mode, you have a bunch of stuff coming in at you. You want to save 500 or 4,000 fans as fast as possible is what it is. So I'm gonna do the spider cooking again. I do so enjoy the spider cooking. Basically, you just want to, there's people coming in from all sides, and they're just going to keep spawning as they do. I'm just trying to stay alive, and it gets really chaotic. And I think the cool thing about it is that you start to create different builds for different situations. Like the build I would want for this, as opposed to the original or the usual one, the standard game, I guess you would call it, it's going to be really different. So it's kind of fun just to give yourself something new to try to do. And you get to see some of the random models, which is also really fun. That's it, but you can see how chaotic it is. It's really fun. It's really cool. But yeah, that is the time trial, or the, yeah, I think it's the time version of Holocure. But yeah, you can, if you have one that has outfits, you can choose which outfit and then go to any of these to do that. So that's Holocure. Let's go check out the other one. Hey, if you're still here, like and subscribe. Alrighty, so game number 2 is this game, Juufuutei Raden's Guide for Pixel Museum. I got suggested this game by Steam, just randomly, and I am obsessed with these, like they're called nonogram puzzles, and I just love these. They're like really, really fun for me. And so I was like, this is perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for. So I'm gonna show you, because this one is a little different. Not super different, but it has this cute little, interactive menu. And what it'll do is, when you finish the puzzle, she'll give you commentary.
皆さんよくご存知の 天才レオナルド・ダ・ヴィンチのモナ・リザですね。ダ・ヴィンチはモナ・リザを描く際、スフマートっていう技法を取り入れました。どういった技法かというと、輪郭線を明確に描かずに光や影といったものでぼかして描く手法なんですね。これは後にラファエロといった他の画家も取り入れたりするんですよ。
And so yeah, there's all sorts of different just all sorts of different stuff in here that you can look at. It's just really cool.
ようこそ。
So
よ
yeah,
し、行こうか。
let's see. I'm gonna just go through and I'll show you. If you're a puzzle game person, you'll probably be familiar with this, with what these are. Even if you're not necessarily a fan of them, like you can probably see. It's basically pixel art. So you get a hint roulette that'll give you just like two options for. I'll show you the. Alrighty, and then you just click. And then you're just trying to fill in the blocks. So the first one will tell you, so it's basically two sets of numbers of how many filled in blocks there are going to be. So for example, and it's hard for me to describe how I do these. Alrighty.
なるほど。
And so I'm basically just making educated guesses a lot of the time. But there are some situations, like for example, this is a 15 by 15. So 10 with a gap, because there must be a gap between the two numbers. 4 is 15 total. So it's going to be 10, then a spot, then 4. You can see that kind of here. This, and then once you have the beginning of something, you might be able to finish to the next one. So I now know that this is a 6, 6. So 6, that first 6 down are right here. This one's the same deal here. And then this one's a 2. What this most likely is that, and then we'll go through there. Let's test this. Okay, so it's not that one. So it's this one.
なるほど。
So we got 1, we've got 6, and then we've got 3. So we know that this one is not there. We know this one isn't there because it has to have a space after that one. It needed to have a space after this one. So it also needed to have a space after this one. So 6 and then 3. So then this is the 4, and now that whole row
すごい。
is done. That one's a 1, 1, 1. So those are all taken care of. This now is available. So we know that's there. That means also this is this and this. So that one is did. This one is not. Oh.
やった。
Alrighty, so then that one is there. This one is done. This one is done. This means this one is there. So you can kind of see it's just a logic puzzle more than anything else. You get the hang of it after you do it.
なるほど。
This one is now done. Because I knew what that one was because there was only room for 6 here. Alrighty then. This one is blank. Is going to be blank. Now, the real question is, okay, that was me taking a chance. This one is that.
なるほど。
All right, so that and that. So that means this is that, and then I need 3. Okay. That one's done. This one's done. These ones are also done. So this one was supposed to be a 7, so that's that. And then we already have those two, so that's a 3.
なるほど。
This one's a 2, so that one's done already. That one's done. That one's done. This one's done. This is done. This is done. And I'm so sorry that I'm kind of rushing through this. I wish I knew how to describe it. My brain just does not know how to describe it.
なるほど。
Like I said, so like this one is a 2. It has to be one of these 2. So I removed all the rest of them to make the next part easier for me. That one is done. This one is done. This one is done. So that one has to be it because that was the last spot. These are
なるほ
done.
ど。
These are done.
やったー。
And so oftentimes what I'll do, so like you see, if I put the spot here, what the hell was my VTuber model just doing? It's freaking out. All right. Is it this?
うんうん。
No. Okay. So what I was saying is these were the 2 options that were available to me. However, the only remaining thing is a 2. There's no room for 2 here. That means it can't be that one. Has to be this one. So that's done. And it's the same thing here. So that means this one's done. And these 2 are done because that's done. Let's see here. I think so this one needs to be here. So we have a 1 and a 3 left. So that was all we had room left for in that row. So this initially I wasn't sure if it was the start of the 4 or the 2, but once this got filled in, I knew that's what that was.
すごい。
This one is now done. This one is now. So that's the 2 there, because that's the 1, right? Then there was this one. That one made the 2. And then what that means is that this one becomes here. Yeah. Great.
なるほど。いい
Does
ね。
that make any kind of sense? Does this make any sense? Maybe not. And then this
やっ
one,
たー。
this one. So if that's 2, then that means this one is the last
す
one.
ごい。
And then that completes that. These 2
あら。
oh,
なるほど。
excuse me. Those 2 are done. This one is done. This one is also going to be done because we're literally running out of space.
いいね。
So this is now done. This one is done. And then that one. Yay! So you can kind of see now the puzzle is done. Easy peasy.
おめでとう。
So she congratulates us.
知名ブラでベンチの肖像。
And so yeah, then we now have this piece of art. And so again, she'll give the commentary, or you can read it over here. It's just available for that. So yeah, that's this game. And then there's so then you just move on to another puzzle. Easy peasy. So yeah, if you're a fan of puzzle games and this is kind of your vibe, I really like this one because it does choose like traditional art as opposed to some of these that can get kind of cutesy, and you actually learn something. Like I don't know a lot about classical art, so being able to play this game has actually taught me a few things. So yeah, those are 2 games with VTubers in them. And pixel art. So I was just like, you know what? This is enough of an odd like coincidence. Why not put them together in one video as opposed to trying to make each one of them their own individual? I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know if you did. And until next time, bye-bye. Bye. Thanks for hanging out, Kit Kats. If you had fun, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you aren't already, and ring the bell so that you don't miss the next cozy chaos that we get into. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love to hear about the games that you're playing or what's in your current hyperfixation pile. If you want to hang out while you get work done, I stream co-working twice a week over on Twitch. The links are in the description. Happens Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 Los Angeles time. I also stream on Sundays, but that's long plays of Baldur's Gate 3 right now. And I am just having a blast with my friends going through Faerun. So if that is interesting to you, come on by. We'd love to have you. Until next time, though, please take care of yourselves, drink some water, and remember, your pace is valid and you're doing amazing. I'll see you next time. Bye.